What is going on, everybody? I go by Philly Mike, and this is the Philly Talk Podcast live stream. What's going on with you guys? Haven't done a regular live stream by myself in a little bit. What's going on? What's going on? Everybody in the chat early. Audie B, Corey, OG, TV, Chaos. It's Rayo, Duran, William Kenter, Love Mike, Carlos, Jonathan, Philly Fresh in the building. Yo, that nation. What's going on with you, my guy? Big Moose, Angry Eagles fan, Ethan. Like I said, Jonathan, Mystery Eliminator, Ismail, him Stark on demand. What's going on with everybody in the chat? We're going to talk about it for a little bit. As you see, there's three things I kind of want to get off my chest. One, let's start with the bright news in the room, and then we'll damper it and then talk about some other stuff. Now, Terrell Owens was asked about the Dallas Cowboys winning in the division, and he said, no. It's not the Dallas Cowboys who's going to win the NFC East. It's the Philadelphia Eagles. Now, I've been, pretty open on how I feel about the Eagles. The NFC East is wide open. Did the Giants, Cowboys, and Washington football team get better? Yeah, you could say that. Dak Prescott makes the Dallas Cowboys better. The Giants built a lot around Daniel Jones. And Washington, they got a more competent quarterback, I guess. He has higher upside, but also higher risk. But the Philadelphia Eagles low-key got better too. We got deep. We added some veteran pieces in the secondary with Anthony Harris. You got a Eric Wilson. You get another vet in Ryan Kerrigan. And the young guys look like they're doing what they got to do. We add a Heisman. We're getting healthy. And I'm really blaming the blunders, the injury blunders on really just how we prepare as a coaching staff. So I'm trying to really put that in the past. And I think that is the biggest thing. That's what's going to make us be able to compete, being healthy, or be in the same situation we've been in if we can't stay healthy. But T.O. is going out on a limb saying the Eagles are going to win the NFC East. And you can't say it's because of his time in Philly, because he spent time with the Dallas Cowboys. And remember, that's my quarterback. That's my quarterback. So he showed a lot of emotion for the Dallas Cowboys. Again, I'm a gambling man, and at this moment in time, I'm not going to put money on the Eagles winning the division straight up. But like I said, let them keep sleeping on us. Some Eagle fans are sleeping on us. Everybody in the division thinks that we are the bottom. Giant fans saying it's going to be the Giants, Cowboys, Washington. Cowboys fans saying it's going to be the Washington Giants, Cowboys. Washington fans, nobody's trying to give the Eagles a second place, a third place. They're saying we're bottom, and that's wrong. And when we watched the draft, we started seeing the draft be, they were hitting for the year after, the year after, the year after. Signing a guy like Ryan Kerrigan says otherwise. Is he a good voice for the young guys to listen to? Of course. But it's another one-year deal. The Eagles' salary cap is better next year. We are not the Giants, the Washington football team, the Miami Dolphins, the Cleveland Browns, the Oakland Raiders who turned to the Las Vegas Raiders. These are teams that when they had to rebuild, they've been rebuilding for 1 year, 2 year, 3 year, 4 years. 5 years, just losing games, getting top 10 picks, losing games. The Eagles will turn it around quicker than anybody realizes. And again, I'm not coming on here to guarantee you what Terrell Owens says, but shout out to T.O. But we will be competitive. There's three things I'm really looking under the microscope, and I'm going to get to y'all comments because I see y'all showing mad love up in here. Three things that are going to either make or break our season. And you could pretty much say that's for every team, but we don't know about these. Again, a lot of people know about their coaching staff. A lot of people know about their quarterback. And a lot of people know if their team has been pretty healthy throughout the couple years. So it's quarterback, coach, and health. If Jalen Hurts is a B+ quarterback or better, and same with Nick Sirianni, and we stay 80% healthy, 85% healthy, we got pieces. We got dogs on this team. We got people who can make spectacular plays. Whether you want to go to Dallas Goedert, whether Zach Ertz is still here, we're going to talk about that later. Whether it's Devontae Smith, Miles Sanders, probably a top 7 offensive line when healthy. We got pieces. It's time to wake up. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Tone, what's going on with you, my guy? Corey Little, what's up? What's up? Big Moose, everybody. Like I said, if you said something, just repeat it. We about to chop it up. Robert California in the building. Solo Bolo, Jersey Boy channel member. He said, what's up, bro? I like to move for Kerrigan. Any updates on CB2 options? We're making moves going to be better than people think this year. That brings me on to my next thing I really want to talk about. And Steven Nelson continues to hint. A couple days ago, he retweeted Brian Dawkins as the best tackler. It was a NFL Films thing that they released, and it says Brian Dawkins, one of the best tacklers ever. And he retweets it with a quote retweet, and he says, love it. So he loves it. I mean, what's not to love when it comes to Brian Dawkins? But then what else happens? Now, the Philadelphia Eagles, the thing that I was talking about, the Eagles Nation Twitter account, whatever it's called, retweeted T.O. saying that the Eagles will win the NFC East. And guess who liked it? Good old Steven Nelson. Now, shout out to Philly Fresh, my guy, and Gate City. Gate City made a video recently about Steven Nelson, and I think people are blowing it a little out of proportion. He did not say the guy's bad, but he did show in that video some red flags. Only 5'10", 5'11". He can get beat. You know, he's not a lockdown corner. But when you look at the Eagles roster, when you look at the age to upside ratio, the versatility playing outside and inside, and him playing a little bit bigger than his height, he will fit. When I don't know about other Eagle content creators, but I'm not saying Steven Nelson get him because he's the best. But I think if you could fit the money right, the possibility for upside to grow with the Eagles, because he's only 27, 28, I think he could fit, especially for playing more predominantly zone. And we're going to have a cover 3. We're going to have safeties back there. He's not going to be asked to man up one-on-one. And you got Slay, who's a dog over there. So I just think his skill set could fit. Eagles flyer, Brian Fuller, what's going on with you? Philly Trez in the building, what's going on? Tone said nothing like being the most hated. You got to love it. You got to love it. Williams said monster signing. Our defensive line rotation is much improved. Guys are going to stay fresh. Maybe this will push Barnett to play up to his potential. Exactly. A guy like Barnett who's really missed time due to health. Now you start seeing him getting less snaps because Kerrigan's eating, Brandon Graham's eating. And you got to remember, as we say Ryan Kerrigan is older. He is. He's 32. But Brandon Graham ain't no spring chicken. With that being said, if you rotate these guys, you got a guy like Brandon Graham who kind of ran out of gas last year at the end. He's staying healthy. He's staying fresh. And so in the fourth quarter, when you got the rotation of Barnett, Sweat, Fletch, Hargrave, who knows if Milton Williams gets involved, Kerrigan, BG, they're going to be hungry and they're going to be ready to get to the quarterback. So I agree 100%. Solo Bolo said Ertz for Nelson. You can't really do that because Steven Nelson is not on the trade block. He's a free agent. And he does have other teams looking to sign him. Don't get me wrong. But he's been flirting, he's been hinting to the Philadelphia Eagles, and I love it. Shout out to my guy, JC Eagle Talk. And hey, listen, JC Eagle Talk does have a Eagles YouTube channel, so definitely go check him out. All I ask you to do is watch a video. If you like what you see, you know what to do. Shout out to my guy. He said, sup, bro? Look, listen, I think the Eagles are in good spot. No expectations, so we can play with house money. We will win the NFC East. Made a vid about it. Shout out to you, my guy. I'm going to wait till closer to the season to really put my stamp on what I believe, because when I do say what I believe, I'm going to stand by it. Whether Washington, Cowboy, Giants fans like it or not, I'm going to stand by it. And right now, I think the Eagles, I think June 1st, we're going to see more of a push, more of a who this team is. Philly Tress says, who cares? The Eagles only have one legit corner. Sign them. Exactly, right? Shout out to that. Papa Sora said you could have Nelson and Zach fight for who's going to be outside or slot since they play both and are the same height and closest size. Then draft LM or Stingley next year and boom, solid secondary. That's the thing. I think that the Eagles also know that, again, the Ryan Kerrigan signing shows that we're still trying to be competitive while we are in retooling era. Now, again, it's really going to rely on Jalen Hurts. It's going to rely on Nick Sirianni to push this team over the top while we rebuild. But if the money ain't right for a Steven Nelson, a Richard Sherman, a Brashad Breeland, dare I say it, a Garyon Conley, if the money ain't right for one of these guys, you still got to remember this secondary draft, this DB draft coming up is going to be huge. And the Eagles go into that draft with a possible 3 first-round picks. Move up, get inside the top 10, who knows? But we can't just hit the panic button. Listen, we are in somewhat of a rebuild. I'm not willing to call it a full rebuild now because I do believe there's upside in Sirianni and Jalen Hurts. So I think it's more of a retool, but you still got to make sure you don't just press all the free agent buttons, because if you press the free agent buttons and you do and it backfires, that's going to make the rebuild or the retool longer. Don't press the wrong buttons. Press some good vets and get yourself some depth in the draft. Shout out to my guy Vic 3 with the $5 super chat. What's good, Mike? Kerrigan is going to get Kerrigan is going to get at it this season out. D-line is looking scary. Let's freaking go. Shout out to you, my guy. My bad for just butchering that. But yes, I think he's going to come out this season and let it loose. Again, he played 38% of the snaps in Washington and still got 5.5 sacks. So let's keep him on that same roll. Maybe he plays 38 to 45. Maybe we bump him up a couple percent. Man, the rotation is going to be good. And every time Kerrigan relieves a Brandon Graham, a Derek Barnett, if healthy, they're going to come back in the game fresh legs, kill. Love Mike said, I really wonder how much of an influence Doug had on Reagor and J-Jaw. It's rough. And you could really see that the Eagles haven't been able to really get these guys in here and make them blossom, whether they just straight up stink or it was the coaching staff. But when you see it with the DBs, when you see it with the wide receivers, when you see it with multiple positions, I'm going to lean towards these guys have some upside. We're just not being able to get it out of them. Sports with comments that I'm done with Burnett. He's a bust. He's definitely has not lived up to his name for sure. Shifty, what's going on with you, my guy? Alan said, what's good, Mike? Been a minute since I caught a live stream. Bleeding Green from Banger, Maine. Keep doing your thing, man. Mr. 10K, congrats, bro. You think we'll trade Ertz or just release him at this point? It's getting really messy with the Ertz thing, Now there's reports that he's not going to report to OTAs. He's going to want to be traded or released. I think, listen, again, we know there's money tied up there. And if you do release him or whatever, you can save up I think you save like $4 to $5 million. And if you don't, you're going to spend $8 million. So it's like, let's be honest. If he said, you know what, Eagles, I want to play this year with you guys, and next year I'm going to be a restricted free agent, I'll go sign with a team. You got to think, then it's not up to the Eagles to find a trade partner. He just can go sign. He would be a great security blanket for Jalen Hurts. However, we're not going to know what Dallas Goedert is fully, and then we might make the mistake of paying him too much, too less, and it's not right. So I think it's this time where it's just like, bro, I love Zach Ertz, pause, but we might have to just move on. We just might have to move on. Save some money so we could dip into free agency. Like I said, I want to dip into free agency, but I don't want to do nothing that's going to screw us long term. Again, some of the teams that were rebuilding for a long time really didn't hit free agency in the right way. Simple and plain. Solo Bolo with the $4.99 super chat. He said, we got hitters on this D line. Fletch getting double-digit sacks this season. I'm ready for Fletch not to get the same type of double team. Now, he is going to get double team, but I'm telling you, when a Kerrigan comes in, and Kerrigan's a guy who's a guy who's not going to do it all the time, but he might have a multi-sack game in the first half. They start sliding protection, then Fletch comes through. Hargrave, who showed more energy and potential at the end of the season when he was starting to feel a little bit better. So he got a bunch of dogs on the line, and hungry dogs run fast. And guess what? When dogs got fresh legs, they run fast. So let's go. Message from Golden Eagle said Ryan Kerrigan pick was beautiful. Pause. A++. I know what you mean, my guy. JC Eagle Talk said, man, I want us to stand still at DB. Had some time to think about it. If Gannon is as good as we think he is, then he should be able to get a corner. We should be good at corner until the draft. And that's where they might decide to do that again. If you dump all your money and your resources in the free agent just to get something that's, I mean, it depends what type of Band-Aid you're trying to put on it. You know what I mean? It depends on the Band-Aid. Jacob Fry said, what did I miss? Yo, Eagle fans, bro, we just pretty much talked about how T.O. came out and said the Eagles will win the NFC East. And we've been talking about the Steven Nelson rumors. He's been liking everything Eagle. If the Eagles show something, he's like button. And he's not saying pause. I'm just kidding. Michael Dujon, what's going on with you, my guy? Be more careful in the building, channel member. What's going on with you, my guy? Hey, Seth Curry, me and RB were on. I did text him the other day, so we are planning definitely a collab. We gotta talk about them Sixers as well. Papa said, remember, we get $20 million after June 1st, and if we cut Ertz after June, we save $8 million rather than $4 million if we cut him now. I didn't think we get $20 million after June 1st. I didn't think it was that high, but I know we get bread after June 1st. Shout out to my guy, Five Across Your Lips. He said, your hard work shows, my guy. Salute. Shout out to all you guys. Y'all the real MVPs. Y'all keep me going 100%. Barnett for JC Jackson. Interesting. That's something I haven't heard. JC Jackson, you know, a guy who can definitely hang out there on the outside. And I think the Eagles are going to play a lot more zone, not full zone. Like, you're going to play some man. But that cover 3, more zone, keeping safeties back, I think we're going to be able to hide some deficiencies. And guess what? Remember, when the Eagles went to the Super Bowl, and I'm not talking about the Eagles going to the Super Bowl, but we had some ugly cornerback play. Jalen Mills, Mr. Double Move, easy. Ronald Barbecue Chicken, Darby. We had them 2 corners on the outside, and Jim Schwartz played single high safety. So you had Ronald Darby, you had Jalen Mills, you had Ronnie McLeod single high, you had Malcolm Jenkins in the box, and we let these guys out there to fry. But do you know why some games, not named the Super Bowl, because Tom Brady threw for 500 plus yards on us, but do you know why we held our own some games? Because the D-line ate. And when the D-line eats, it makes crappy corner play look a little bit better. Shout out to my guy Jalen in the building. What's going on with you? Him Stark said, either way, we need more depth at corner. Always. Listen, it's a passing league. We got to make sure we get that. But again, I don't want to dip into free agency if there's a long-term plan at the corner position. But I agree. You can never go wrong with adding corner depth. Never. He gives up on plays. Definitely, Barnett does that. He definitely does that. Lake Show all day, though. Snap. Solo Bolo only riding with Philly with the Eagles. Do a collab with DJ. Hey, we might have to get all 3 of us on there, man. All 3 of us on there. RJ Fletcher said, I love getting Kerrigan. Me too. You got to look at how, like, again, so many Washington fans. Not really Washington fan. It was more Giant fans upset about it than anything. They're like, you act like this guy's going to be Lawrence Taylor. No, he's not even going to be a starter most likely, but he's going to give that Chris Long vibe. He's going to come in. He's probably going to play between 38 to 45% of the snaps on the regular, and he's going to eat fresh legs again. The D-line will always make crappy cornerbacks play better, and I'm trying to tell you, it's great. Jalen Mills said $4 million if cut by June 1st, I think. There you go. That $4 million can go a long way. Le'Veon Bell's career is over. Yeah. He went down the drain quick. John said, is the defense going to be 3-4 or 4-3 this year? I didn't hear anything about them changing to a 4-3 and I mean a 3-4. And listen, let's just be just for Madden type play because I play Madden. And listen, I'm gonna start playing with some of you guys. I gotta get I just bought a PS5, so we're gonna start setting that up for people who have it. But I love playing with a 4-3. I'm not sure what we're gonna do, but bring in Kerrigan over here again. He can play the outside linebacker, the joker position in the 3-4, but I much prefer a 4-3, especially when you don't want to have an extra linebacker over there when we're not really that great at the linebacker position. But I hope we stay 4-3. Oh, gee, we're not going to have a stick defense. Exactly, right? The stick defense. And listen, we might get all I know is that having an extra safety back there at times, yes, you might not have the guy in the box you want. You're going to really need your linebackers and your front seven in general. Front four, linebackers, your front seven to clean up all the run duties. Who knows if we drop back a little bit of run, but we're not going to get blasted in the passing game like before. Are you concerned about the new coaching being that he never called his own offense before? Yeah, listen, just because, like I said, we hear Nick Sirianni talk about the X and O's and this, that, and the third, player strength, no banana routes. We're gonna disguise these guys open, more movement, more shifts. But at the end of the day, it's a different feeling when it's game day. You see the Jets fly by at the link. You got 70,000, you got thousands of people cheering because the link will be open. And now he gets nervous. Ooh, a 3rd and 1. He starts second guessing himself. Or, he gets nervous with the timeouts on some Andy Reid style. That all can come into play. You know what I mean? Just because he's a football junkie and I love his energy doesn't mean it's going to necessarily translate to calling plays in a sequence. But at least he's saying the good stuff that we want to hear. You know what I mean? So until week 1 comes and I see him do it or not do it, I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt because I did see certain subtleties in the Colts offense where, again, he wasn't calling the plays, but he was involved in the game plan, and the game plan tailored to what was there. If the defense sucked against the run, go ahead and give it to Jonathan Taylor for the run. If the defense sucks against the pass, let's do it. If we could do this, let's do it. You see T.Y. Hilton in the open space, boom. Pascal in the open space, cool. Now we use the rookie, I forgot his name, from USC, the wide receiver, use him as the X. So I do believe he was in a system where he watched and he learned, but he still got to get up there and do it himself. Eagle Slay, what's going on with you, my guy? Shifty said, yes, I got the PS5, man. I was super late with it, but we're going to be coming at it. I play 2K and Madden. That's about it, though. No. I my brother was the one who did it because the way my brother got it is he just waits for that right time to do it. Now, I'd be busy with work and all this other stuff, so I couldn't do it, but I kept missing it. So I had to have him do it, and then I paid him. Thank God no stick defense. You already know, my guy. Jalen said at victory, they easy to get for retail now. Oh, snap. Like I said, I told my brother just to pull the trigger. There's his name, Pittman. Michael Pittman, that's what it was. Shout out to you. Pittman Jr., Bryce said that too. Michael said, I think they waiting to cut Ertz to get money for Steven Nelson. And listen, Steven Nelson, if he feels that too, like I said, man, he retweeted Brian Dawkins' little NFL film review being one of the best tacklers ever in the secondary. He retweeted it and said, I love it. And then when good old Terrell Owens comes out and makes a bold statement on the Eagles winning the NFC East, he likes the take. You can't front. You know what I mean? Dropping hints. What did Nelson say? He's just dropping hints on Twitter. Jason said the new coaching staff will be fine. Trust in the system. Hey, I'm trusting it. I just said that you got to have some type of concern, but all we can do is listen what is being said now. And I couldn't ask for anything better without seeing him actually call a game. So what I'm saying is it all sounds good. We're going to find out soon enough, though. I Shine 101 said, word, I couldn't stand the sticks defense, especially on 3rd and 10, bro. I'm trying to tell you. That junk used to, it was rough, but we got through it. and my man said he got to retire, and he went out there and tried to sign. Who does Jim Schwartz play? He's with a team now. I forgot who though. Alcabir, the analyst, said, I just hope we don't overpay for Nelson. Exactly. Definitely do not let him pull that rabbit out the hat like, you know what I mean? I'm not comfortable giving him a long-term deal. I'm not comfortable giving him that money. Listen, what we can offer is a 1-year deal. Show us what you got, because there is concerns, but to me, he'd be the best guy out there if there's a potential upside for long term. Like, Richard Sherman one-on-one is probably better, but not for the long term. But yeah, man, you can't let him fleece us. Mike, what are your thoughts on my fellow South Jerseyan Corey Clement signing with the Giants? Listen, I said on Twitter, for those who don't follow me on Twitter, make sure you follow your boy on Twitter. That's where you get the instant reaction to all this Eagle craziness. But yeah, look, to me, I was like, look, I love him for what he did in the Super Bowl, pause. But he's Corey Cement these days, and it is what it is at this point. Context for my last statement, because I watch every new upload on this channel on my breaks. Shout out to my guy Philip, man. Appreciate you 100%. 335. I don't know. Is that what defense you want to play? Why is everyone crazy over Steven Nelson? Did y'all forget Fulgham cooked him last year? Yeah, it's true. That's true. Here's my thing. I'm not crazy over him. Like I said this earlier before you came in. Shout out to Gate City. That was a great video Gate City did, and he did expose some of the things that he can be beat on. And by no means is he a B+, A- corner. I just think with the upside of possibly being here a little bit long term, the way he plays a little bit bigger, I think he's a better zone corner than man. He does have some traits. He's not by any means the best. That's why I don't want to get fleeced and pay him money. But if you're looking at the best Band-Aid with a possibility of sticking with the team, it would be him. If you're looking at only a 1-year Band-Aid, it'd be a guy like Sherman. Other than that, you might just have to rock out with Gannon trying to coach these young guys up, and then we go into the draft and get our guy. Joseph Vega, channel member, said Titans. Yeah, that's who got him. Sign with the Titans. Man, the Titans about to be getting chewed up. Making it to the link for an Eagles game is on my bucket list. Mark Lane, where you from? Where you at? Joey's highlight video of Kerrigan was good. I got to check it out. Kerrigan torched the Eagles for a long time. Got us cooked every time. Facts. 5.5, not good average stop. 5.5 on 38% of the plays. That's good. I got to sneeze. It's great for a veteran. Y'all going at it now. Shout out to my guy Moochie Robinson in the building. Said I'll take Nelson over Gilmore. I mean, I won't go that far. Gilmore's older. He's not more of your future, but by no means is Nelson in Gilmore's league when it comes to coverage. But, he's definitely not a future plan. Dominic said Richard Sherman, and that's where you got to think. Like I said, if it's really a stopgap corner, then you look at anybody or any of these guys. At the end of the day, though, again, there's teams that try to patch up too much stuff in free agency, and then they make what could have been a quick turnaround, retooling, more of a long, horribly watched rebuild type of back-to-back bad seasons. So I don't want to jump too much in the fire. If we could hold out for one of these corners again, I don't see the Eagles pulling the trigger anytime soon. It's going to be around June 1st. June 1st is not too long from now. But yes, I can see him going out and doing one more thing. Just one more thing. And again, corners next year are going to be nice. We're going to see. Dev said, with us playing zone, I can see them not signing a cornerback too and seeing what our current squad does. Yeah, especially when you look at everything in a sense of, we got some veterans on his team. Anthony Harris, 29 years old. Now we got Kerrigan. Got some guys on the defensive side, but we did fill some spots where we I feel pretty confident about that, because I'm telling you, this D-line has the ability to really wreak havoc. Waylon Sembley said J.C. Jackson. I got to look into him more. I know who he is, but I don't know what his situation is and if we would have to trade and all that stuff. Shout out to my guy Brand Pyatt. Mike said, I can't wait to see Dickerson at guard this year. Yeah, listen, this guy gets healthy. If he doesn't give Kelsey a run for his money, maybe Isaac Seumalo, get up out of there. But again, I don't want to put Landon Dickerson in until I know he's 100%. Shout out to my guy Ethan said, breaking news, Dwight Howard received his free Wendy Frosty. Shout out to my guy Big D White. Pause. Shout out to Solo Bolo with the 199 super chat. He said Rasul Douglas. Interesting. I always thought that Rasul Douglas was a little bit better in zone, a little bit more of a stay in front of you kind of guy, keep his distance and play off the coverage, because if he tries to run with you, he'll get burnt. His speed is not his specialty. I hear a lot of people talking a little bit about Rasul Douglas. I don't know. It got to be money. Again, I think any cornerback we put out there is going to be better under a Gannon system just because of the help. Now, are we going to be set again? What kind of blitzes are we sending? When we start to send blitzes, it's going to, every time you blitz, whether it's with a cornerback blitz, you send linebackers, you send a safety, you are going to leave an open area in your defense. Simple and plain. And that's where you need guys to pick up and man up. We're going to see how much we do that. Again, if our front four is getting at the quarterback with the fresh legs and the mean rotation at D-tackle, defensive end, well then, you play some coverage, you disguise a couple blitz a game. And like I said, maybe whoever's the CB2 playing against the second tier talent, possibly, unless they don't let big play slay switch anymore. Maybe with some corner help and some zone disguises, we can help them out. I'm not sure. That's the one spot still that we got to feel bad about on the Eagles. King Swag said, what's funny to me is people think we suck, but don't realize we had so many injuries last year that kept the team doing bad. If we had a healthy team, we wouldn't have lost that many games. Yes. If we had a healthy team, no matter how we feel about Carson Wentz, whether we think he stinks or we think it was just one bad year, if we were healthy, even he would look a little bit better. He was bad. But again, so listen, if the quarterback plays a little bit better, if the offensive line stays a little bit healthy, plus we added a Heisman Trophy winner, we got our defense to be more shored up because we got another veteran safety, big play slate in the type of scheme he likes, playing in front, being able to have that big play slay mentality and not just manning up against the corner. If you just give us a win or two for quarterback play, a win or two for possibly running the dang ball. Like there were games where we didn't even run the ball. So like if you give us a win or two for health, a win or two for better quarterback play, a win or two for running the ball, right there, that's 8 wins. Like there was a reason why we were bad last year. We were bad. Reese Scott, what's going on with you, my guy? Eagles champ said, let's sign Sean Lee. We love old players. Nah, I'm good on that. Dickerson needs to sit for a year. Hey, I hear that. OG TV, what's going on, my guy? Salute. Jay Milton said, will McLeod be back for week 1? There's rumors that he will be. I thought he kind of tore his ACL or whatever happened in a time where I didn't think he would be back. Douglas is on the Raiders now. The Raiders. Joseph Vega said, Philly Mike Dak is trash. He got all his stats in garbage time. He had a very good offense for 2 or 3 years, has done nothing. Barkley out to game 4 or after. Daniel Jones is a bust. The only worry is the Washington football team. Shout out to Giants Nation trying to be cool up in here. Shout out to you, though. I'll give you a little time, my guy. King of the Truth said team could be special. I'm with it, my guy. Listen, I'm trying to just say this. Like, if you line things up, you could really look at it and say, like, there is legit reason to be optimistic about this team. And it really, if you just want to put it all in a nutshell, it's health, coaching, quarterback. Give me good that, and you could say, well, give me good that in any team and it will be good. That is true. But if you go into the season knowing who your head coach is, knowing who your quarterback is, you know if they're good or bad. Daniel Jones, bad. Deshaun Watson, good. Aaron Rodgers, good. Fitzmagic, bad. You go in knowing that. We do not know about Jalen Hurts. We do not know about Nick Sirianni, but I feel pretty good. Eric D, what's going on with you, my guy? Eagles champ said, how many sacks Kerrigan got when Lane Johnson played it? Because he hasn't done much, only when not there. I'm not sure exactly what that matchup entails. I know he had 13 sacks on us in his career. However, when used in the role that he was in, he got the same amount of sacks almost as a Josh Sweat. So I like it. Barnett is locked in for this year because we picked up his 5th-year option, which was $10 million. I agree. I don't know if I was full agreement on picking it up, but it is what it is at this point. Eagles are going to shock the league. Watch. I love it. I love it. I love it. Cognac said, Mike, and yes, we do suck. It's okay. We last. You just getting it here, so I don't want to just bring up the whole thing again. But like I said, we'll see. Mike, how do you feel about your OC and DC don't have experience and don't have any experience around coaching staff? G-Men had Judge, but put coaches that were head coaches around them. Yes, that's another thing that you would think. What I try to say this, like in the off season where right before Doug Peterson got fired, actually when Doug Peterson got fired and they hired Nick Sirianni, I was under the impression that you get a veteran defensive coordinator, the same way we did for Doug Peterson. Doug Peterson, a new head coach, never really called plays before, needs help on the defensive side, so you get a guy like Jim Schwartz and he just controls the defense. Yes, I would have liked that, but we're going the full on out rebuild or just reconstruct the staff. And I like little bits and pieces of what they did. And again, I like what Nick Sirianni presents in the X and O standpoint and how he preaches what he preaches, but who knows how he calls plays? That's all unknown, 100% unknown. And that's what I'm saying. The Eagles can come out and look super flat. Jalen Hurts struggling a little bit still, learning the new system, not being able to hit all his targets. Devontae Smith coming out a little bit weary. It could happen. I think the Eagles are such a crazy whoop, 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 because again, if the Eagles offensive line is healthy, it's a top 7 offensive line in the game, which will help any running back, any coach, and any quarterback. And under Frank Wright, which he learned and he helped him game plan, when the coach strength was running, they ran. When it was passing, they passed. When you needed to get scheme receivers open, bubble screens, this, that, and the third, they did it. Real quick though, shout out to my guy. I'm awake. Are you? I am definitely awake right now. Shout out to my guy with the $50 super chat. You don't even need to do that, bro. Much love. Just showing love, Mike. You give us good content, my man. Smith, Rager, and Grimes. Oh my. Lion and Tigers and Bears. Oh my. Yeah, I know that's from the Wizard of Oz. I have a 5-year-old kid. I gotta show him the classic movies and stuff like that. But again, once again, I'm awake. Are you? 100% awake right now. Appreciate you. Niger Freak said, okay, I'm going to say this as clearly as possible without trolling. Can this team compete? Sure. Will they? Probably not. This fan base just wants playoff football back. I get it, but this stuff takes time. Correct. I think the Eagles are set up to have a quicker rebuild than what other teams have. Again, think about the Cleveland Browns when they rebuild. Long. The Giants been bad for a while before they feel this confident now. The Raiders were bad, really bad for a while before they felt this confident. And it could be more than 1 year, 100%. I'm a gambler, man, and I said this at the beginning of my stream. The beginning of my stream, I said I'm not picking the Eagles to win the East as of this day. But as we get closer, you see more things. This team, to me, is like a seesaw. It's not going to sit in the middle. I see this team either tipping this way because of early struggles from the young quarterback, the young coach, and possibly being injured again, or it's tipping the other way because the team is healthy. Nick Sirianni's only allowing Jalen Hurts to throw the ball 22 times, 18 times because we're running the ball 25 plus times. He's managing Jalen Hurts early. He's actually a pretty good play caller. And if these things happen, holy crap, we might look good. And on the other thing, again, he freezes up as a head coach. Jalen Hurts needs more time. It's a seesaw. And the seesaw's not fun sitting in the middle. That's what I'm trying to say. But we have pieces. If Dallas Goedert starts the whole year, he could be a top 7 tight end. Who knows what Devontae Smith is? Again, Miles Sanders, third. I repeat, third in the NFL in yards per carry. Give him the dang ball, Doug. Give him the ball. Defense worries me. And I'm not saying manage Jalen Hurts like he's horrible, but who knows what he's going to be able to do early. New scheme, new things. But I'm trying to tell you, it's a seesaw. Nobody sits in the middle. We're either going to tip this way and not too good favor, or we're going to tip that way. I don't see it being in between for the first year. That's what I see. The Eagles will be a surprise team because of the new coaching staff, new schemes, and young legs. Exactly. But again, I believe everything Nick Sirianni's feeding me right now. I believe it. But again, who knows? He sees the Jets fly over him. He's in the link. He sees all these fans. He starts freezing up. Bro, get your legs right. So I'm going to give him a little bit of time. Listen, us as Eagle fans, we can't win or lose. We can't lose the first game or the first 2 games and be like, oh my God, it's over. No, we are a brand new team for the most important positions, coach, quarterback, the 2 people that need to be on the same page and got to be good. We're new. So we're going to wait and see. We're going to wait and see. So he has same production as Sweat. So why didn't we sign Clowney? He sucks. Didn't he have more? I don't even think Clowney had 5 sacks. And he probably cost a lot more money, to be honest. I lost my spot. James Nelson said, fly, Eagles, fly. Need that energy. Need that energy. Need that energy. Birdman said, hit the like. Listen, we got 187 people in here. Make sure you smash that like button. Smash the like button for your boy. It's greatly appreciated. I don't know why it's all so loud. Let's see how many likes we got. Bada bang, we right on that 100 mark. Shout out to you guys. Y'all the realest of the realest of the realest of the realest. Kay said, how do you talk when your team didn't make the playoffs? The Eagles? Okay. We are the only team in the NFC East to make it 3 years in a row. Okay. 1, 2, 3, take a break. Need that. Eagle fans are delusional, but some good. Yeah, we'll see. How do you have a voice when we own the Giants? Gotta love it. Jalen Hurts said, yo, Mike, sorry I haven't been here in a while. I had to focus on school and work and training for football. Man, do what you gotta do. Respect the grind. Hey, do what you gotta do, my guy. You catch one whenever you can get some time. Definitely keep that schoolwork up. Definitely keep that football up. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate it. And listen, I'm going to give real quick a little moment. I do think the Giants, Cowboys, and Washington football team got better. They got better. And I'm going to love to see where the NFC East goes in the next couple years. I'm trying to tell you, I think we a seesaw. I don't want to be tipped down for too long. But listen, I think every team got better. But I do think I think the Giants, Cowboys, and Washington football team, as much as they got better, have some things that are unknown as well. We might have more unknown, but being unknown ain't necessarily bad. I didn't know I was going to walk across the street and get hit by a car. That's bad. I also didn't know I was going to walk across the street and find $100. The unknown could be bad, but it also could be good. So, who's Sirianni? Who's Jalen Hurts? 5 touchdowns in the first game and we win? Oh, that's a good unknown. 5 interceptions and we lose? Oh, no, that's not a good unknown. So we about to see. But for people to say 4-game sample size, oh, he's just horrible. Nick Sirianni, he can't talk. He's horrible. You can't do it. You can't do it. Washington is overrated. Hey, Mike, what do you think about having a fullback in the offense? I mean, hey, old school football, it would kind of be a little bit weird because you don't really see that anymore. But I'm all about being different. I just don't think, hey, if we're running the ball with the fullbacks, it'd be nice. I just want to run the ball. Again, Jalen Hurts, having a coach that runs the ball 20 to 25 times is going to really play into his game because of the fact that he can run, because of the fact that the play action will work. And Miles Sanders was third in the NFL. If you have a running back that's third in the NFL in carries, yes, he gets nicked up. Yes, we need to make sure he's healthy too. But give him the ball until he gets hurt at the time. Our offense is pretty solid on paper. Jalen is a question mark, but he showed more upside in those games rather than down. Some goes for our defense. Some goes for our D, to be honest. We only missing a cornerback too, and linebackers are solid now that Kerrigan can play linebacker as well. True, but I don't think we're going to use him much, especially if we stay 4-3. I think he's going to be that rotational pass rusher, which I think he's going to play great at. I think he's going to be great at it. The division is that bad. We have a shot. Love it. Gamers said, fly, Eagles, fly. Great signing today. Shout out to you, bro. Azizua will sack Ertz. He was a good pickup you had. I ain't going to hate. James Nelson said, green, man. Let's go. You already know. Christian said, Eagle Nation. Shout him out. Shout it out. Mr. said, Washington football team defense will carry that team. Cowboys will be up and down team, and the Giants will be okay. The Eagles will be in 500 team this year. And hey, listen, I did my score prediction. I had us winning 8 or 9 games. Great signing. Had same prediction as Clowney with same production as Sweat. But yeah, hype, like I said, Clowney would have been the same as Kerrigan, but he would have cost more money. You know, he would have cost more money. Miles Sanders better stop fumbling. Yeah, he definitely got to change that. I don't know where that came from out of nowhere. Trey said they sleeping on us. Let them sleep. Let them sleep. Let them sleep. Mike said, Mike, did you buy your Sixers divisional championship t-shirt yet? I did, and I'm excited to get it. No, I have not. I have to get that too, so I can rock out in a couple episodes before the playoffs. Bro, you're the only Eagle content creator I mess with. I like how you see both sides, and that's why your channel is growing. Keep up the great work. Tell LB to unblock Giant fan comments. LB, I be seeing a lot of Giant fans in his stream for the most part. Bryce Blackwell said 6 games, 8 to 9. That's where I'm at. You know what I mean? I could see 6 to 9. 6 to 9. It's a little wide frame. Paul's a little big samples. I mean, not sample size, but a little give or go. But listen, I just think that the team has pieces to really enhance this retooling. As you see them deciding to get a guy who's 32 years old, who's going to pay dividends in a rotational defensive end thing. We were 3rd in sacks. We only just upgraded it, and we were hurt. Stay healthy. That could be the best. That could be the best signing of the season. A bowl full of health. What is better, the Eagles' defense or the offense? What do you think? Offense by the defensive line is probably. I'm going to go offense because I think the defensive line is going to be top 5. But if the Eagles' offensive line is healthy, I believe that's a top 5 offensive line. So you got the Eagles' offensive line being top 5, D-line being top 5. I think our receivers and playmakers in general, talking about Goddard, Smith, and Miles Sanders, are better than what we have in the back end of the defense. So I'm going to still go offense. Defense is worrisome a little bit. And Famous 2K said everyone is basing our division bashing our division from what they seen last year. Reality is that all the teams upgraded, and with many camps in a normal season, I think the Giants Cowboys football team will be good. I said the same thing. See, Giant fan and Cowboys fans come on here and they're quick to say Eagles suck. If they just listen to what I say, I do give them their props. But at the end of the day, I'm not going to let people shortcut the Eagles. Are we a Super Bowl team? No, but we have the pieces. If we have better quarterback play and a coach who runs the ball, just quarterback play, coach who runs the ball, and just stay 80% healthy, we win more than 4 games. That's going to be 7 to 8. Am I saying the Eagles are going 13-4? No, but people can really look at us and say, "You can't win 7 games." How? Tell me how. And their teams got better, but they gotta relax a little bit too. I got my MB shirt from Mitchell and Ness last week. There you go. Get it. I'm awake. Are you said reinforcements coming through next season? Let's go. Need that. Is Devontae Smith going to carry you? He's gonna ball. He's gonna ball. What am I smoking, Philly Mike? Trust me. I would you would know if I was smoking if I was saying that you guys are gonna be legit. LOL, Cowboys have been butt for a quarter century. They stupid to even open their mouth, right? Giants beat us one time in the last 100,000 times, and they're like, blah, 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 blah. JJ said that would be awesome if we steal the NFC East division. It'd be nice. It'd be nice. Make no sense. You hyping up same production as Sweat. Brown only signed Clowney, who has the same production as Kerrigan, but let's get hype older version of an average player. He's a good rotational player who will come in. Brandon Graham will be relieved because of him. Brandon Graham's another player who's old. So if you're saving Brandon Graham's leg, you're saving the other people's legs. His legs, meaning Kerrigan's legs, are getting saved because he's in rotation. That's going to be a good complementary piece. Chris Long was like 31 years old when he came in. He didn't start, but oh boy, did Chris Long put his stamp on ball games. That's what I want. Kerrigan not doing all the work, helping out an older Brandon Graham as well, and putting that Chris Long stamp. Now they ride shorter buses. Mike drink, he ain't got no trees. Yeah, I don't be smoking that good stuff. I can't be doing that no more. 76 and TB said, I'll say it. The Eagles will win the NFC East with a record of 12-5. Yowzer. May 4 said, Giants defense going to be a problem. It could be. It could be. Russian Nation said, I don't care what they say. We have the youth picks and experience. We have the best future. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Shout out to everybody in the chat. We got the three first. Your point. Y'all talking to each other. My bad. So no one side is going to be old. The other side young. Wait. So one side is going to be old. The other side young. Are you talking about our defense being old and our offense being young? Hargrave young. Sweat young. Barnett young. Linebacker young, because it's going to be who? Eric Wilson, Davion Taylor young. Secondary. McLeod a little older. Harris 29. Slay about to be 30. But if Avonte Maddox young. And he's good if he's an okay corner if he's in the slot. Other guy, who is it going to be? Steven Nelson if we sign him, 27, 28. If it's going to be Zach McPherson, super young. So we had the right blend of old and young. The young and the restless. Face it, Clowney ain't getting paid in Philly. Ryan Rose at 11-6, 10-7. Mr. 89 said the beauty of the Eagles coaching staff is that we got an element of surprise and unpredictability. I agree. And that could be a beautiful thing as it translates into dubs, or it could backfire on us. People come in and hear me say one or two things and then they go off, but I don't care. If you're not an Eagle fan and you come in here, if you choose to listen, you will have. I see there are Giant fans, Cowboy fans, and Washington fans who say, hey, Philly Mike, I don't necessarily agree where your Eagles takes are, but at least keep it a little bit real. And if you don't like it, I don't give a, because I'm not here to please no Washington Giants and Cowboys fans. Like, if you really must be in the Eagles chat, then come on in. But you're not going to hear what you like. Did you guys get better? Yes. Did we get better? It's an unknown, but I think yes. Phantom said the boy looking for attention, Mike. It's cool. It's cool. It's all good. The Eagles got to bring back Hicks. That would be interesting. Again, I think the best scenario for that would be, again, we talked about this earlier, Ertz being not coming into OTAs and possibly being released if this all keeps going that direction. The The Cardinals can use a tight end. They got Hopkins. They got AJ Green. They got some good defensive pass rushers in Chandler Jones, JJ Watt. They need you put Hopkins, Ertz, AJ Green, Kyler Murray, and the young boy running back there. They're good. They don't need Hicks. They got Xavier Collins, Isaiah Simmons. That would be a win-win for everybody. Ertz can get to a team that if you put Ertz on that team, that's a possible contender. High-powered offense. They got a good defense. They did lose Patrick Peterson, but they got J.J. Watt and Chandler Jones. You know what I mean? That's a pretty great offense. And we get Jordan Hicks, a veteran linebacker, help us out. I follow them. Dang right, Philly Mike, you already know. Eagle Nation, let's get it. Jibba J2 said Giant fans are a bunch of losers. I mean, you said it. I read it. Are the Eagles trading Zach Ertz or cutting him? I don't want to cut him. We don't need the dead money after cutting him. I think after June 1st, it's not that much dead money. We will save money in the long run anyways. We'll see. Does the Washington football team defense scare you? They were really good last year. They got a little bit better. I like what they did in the secondary, losing Darby, getting I forgot the corner's name, but I like the corner they got. They did some good things in the draft. Kerrigan, 5.5 sacks. You're gonna have to replace, but you do have a dominant D line. I wouldn't say it scares me, but you have a chance to be a top 5 D. I mean, the Eagles played one of the best defense last year in the Saints. We didn't put that many points up, but we did enough to win. May the 4th, as it don't matter. Best division in all football. Only division that can say every team got a ring. That's big facts. That's big facts. 10-7-9-8. I'm calling it now, Philly Mike. Oh, 10-7 or 9-8. My bad. I read that totally wrong. I hear you, Alex B. I see you with the weights too. Always test. He said, are the Giants still tanking? Daniel Jones still plays like a rookie. Sports with comments and NFC East is the ultimate debate that makes it fun. Some people get too emotional. Exactly. Like let's have fun. Listen, I love to hate the other 3 teams. Like, I don't know how the Falcons fans and the Saints and the Carolina Panthers and the Bucks feel. And I know there's some animosity in it, but I love to hate them. But listen, I'm a guy who I'm going 3 to 4 roundtables with Christy Entertainer, Cowboys Fan Talk, and the real Ed Oliver. And I like these guys. I can talk to these guys on text messages and inboxes about football because I like their general knowledge and it's cool. We all hate the team that we represent, but we do it in a fashion where I can look this guy, I tell him my take, he tells me his take, and listen, we've been a little bit nice to each other because it's the off season. We will have roundtables, possibly on each channel. We're going to do one on the Giants, one on the Cowboys, one on the Washington football team, and one on mine. We might rotate weekly. And there's always something to talk about each week because the standings are going to switch. We're going to find out. Are the Eagles unknowns great or are they horrible? One or the other. Is Daniel Jones taking the next step? Is Dak Prescott's leg pretty good? And will Ryan Fitzpatrick play more than 4 games at a B-plus level? These are going to be great roundtables. But I don't care. Y'all come in here, talk your talk. It is all love. I love it. I love to hate you guys. And I know you guys love to hate us. It's what we do. Moochie Robinson said, if Ertz gets released, does his value and money go down? I think there's a difference if we release him today or after June 1st. But we will save money either way we trade him or release him. We will save some money. So we're about to see. Keep sugar coating stuff. Who, me? I like the Kerrigan pick. I mean, you're not going to change my mind. I respect your opinion, but you're not going to change my mind. The midgets ain't about that life. They're going to get swept per usual. Christian said, we're going to have the best offensive record. Wow. 11-3? I mean, what about the other games? What about the other games? You sound like the Dragon. I was trying to go for that a little bit, right? I was gonna say, stay tuned for the next episode of the NFC East Roundtable. You know what I mean? I was trying to go for that. Shout out to you, my guy. He said, "Will Dak legs be okay? Will Devontae Smith say the Eagles? Find out on the next episode of NFC East Roundtables." Looking for Sasuke. What's going on with you, my guy? Giants 34 said Washington doesn't care about Kerrigan because they drafted 2 first-round defensive ends in the second years. They gave him up. I agree. To Washington, he's not valued. Chris Long wasn't valued for the Rams too because he got old. But Chris Long was a big part of the Eagles rotation, and he came in. And what I like about Kerrigan is not only is he going to fit what we want to do, because we rotate the Eagles are one of the first teams to rotate their defensive line back in the Andy Reid era, in the Jim Johnson era, always keeping fresh bodies on the field. So in the fourth quarter, when your offensive linemen who play every single snap is getting gassed, a guy like Fletch, a guy like BG, a guy like Kerrigan or Sweat or Barnett played less snaps than your left tackle or right tackle, and they got the fresh legs. I love it. So Brandon Graham is a good player, but he's old. So you rotate Kerrigan and Graham to senior citizens, and you get some better play out of both of them when they're on the field. Simple, simple, simple. But yes, the Washington football team have a great line. JC Eagle Talk with the $5 super chat. Appreciate you, my guy. Ertz is pissing me off. You signed the contract, you honor it. Imagine a soldier asking to get out of his contract. This is BS. Athletes sometimes make me sick. Yeah, I will say this. I understand where he's coming from because I think Howie Roseman really did him wrong. I think Howie Roseman didn't fully mean to, but Howie Roseman mismanaged the money. We started losing. We went to the playoffs 3 years in a row, but we were losing games. We weren't winning the games the same way. Spent money we couldn't. Then COVID-19 hit, even though he was kind of arguing with him before COVID-19. I just think it really does deter. Like, you would like him to either go out on some good terms or just not, like, because when you read the article, Ertz will not come to OTAs. As a fan, you're like, ugh. You got to understand it, the business side, this, that, and the third, but it does start to play with emotions, and it's just like, it's rough. It's rough. You know, it's a fine line. But I agree. There is a fine line, though. Texas Eagle with the $5 super chat. Appreciate you, my guy. I don't get the Kerrigan hate. Fresh pressure, rotation helps. The secondary. Yes, Chris Long. He's old. He can't do nothing. Did pretty well for us. Shout out to my guy Texas Eagle, bro. Haven't seen you in a minute. You were like subscribed to this channel. I remember before I had 500 subscribers, bro. And I haven't seen you in a long minute. Shout out to you, bro. Mike, I respect your show. Will be to stay in touch. You are a stand-up guy. Shout out to you, my guy. Appreciate you. Unity Walker said, and he's a lot better than Chris Long. There you go. I like it. I like it. I'm going to give him some time. Watching this makes me cringe. Eagle fans are the smartest in the world. That is very true. Thank you for saying that. But the other thing is, you've been watching now for 30 minutes. Turn it off. Turn it off. You see the little X button? Go ahead. You can hit dislike. Go ahead. Hit the dislike button because I know you want to do it. Hit the dislike button and then hit X. And then when you're sitting in your house, you're like, I kind of want to put it back on. I kind of want to put it back on. Don't put it back on. Do what you got to do, bro. Take care. Kerrigan is great, but I think 32. Exactly. He's old. And he didn't sign a 3-year deal. He signed a 1-year deal. How we should have traded Ertz last year. Now that we look at it in hindsight, definitely. Now, again, there were a lot of people in my chat, guys like Philly 500, who were on board of trading him early. I was in between, but I came on that side a little bit then. Smith 6 says they're going to trade him, but Dallas got hurt. Yeah, listen, remember, though, the Eagles wanted to trade him at the deadline last year, but Zach Ertz got hurt. Remember, we heard Baltimore and the Packers were interested in trading for him, but then he got hurt. We had to put him on IR, and that was like 2 weeks before the trade in line. Brad Wright said Giants win 5 games and mad about not winning the division. Embarrassment. Facts. Talk is good, but you got to bring your A game. You're not you're not talk. Yeah, exactly. I love it. I love it. Smartest, most dumbest fan base worse than the Cowboys. Who? Jack Stoll, tight end 2, laughing my butt off. Dude got the best mullet in the league. Damn, man, we got mullets? We got mullet boys out here now? That's rough. Angry Eagle fan said, Eagles champ, Kerrigan has almost 100 sacks. Dang, Eagles champ, you pay County? Brokey711 said, how y'all gonna stop Kerrigan, Barnett, Graham, Sweat, Fletch, and Hargrave? Our division's offensive lines are gonna be, our division's O-line's gonna look stupid. Shout out to you, Brokey. Let's see how many likes we got up in this one. We got 203 people watching. We got 140 likes. Appreciate you guys. 100. Let's go. Let's keep hitting that like button. Like. Shout out to Texas Eagle, the newest channel member. Welcome to Philly Talk podcast membership, my guy. Appreciate it. What? He said alert. JJ Whiteside disgruntled with the Eagles, requesting a trade. Fine by me. Might as well trade and bring back Rodgers as the backup, right? Most Eagle content creators hate on the Marlon T pick. I honestly think of him as a dark horse contributor this season, run stuffer. I think he actually has great value in the run game, stopping the run. Great value. I just don't know what he's really going to give to us in a pass rush standpoint. JLU said, love the Kerrigan signing. Shout out to you, bro. Kerrigan is coming for, oh man, I can't do that. Again, I'm a person who don't like to wish injury on nobody. I don't like the Cowboys, but I don't like to say that because I feel like if I say some dumb stuff like that, it's going to turn around and wreak havoc on my team. So I can't do that. Eagle fans, laughable. Can't wait when dude falls on his face. Don't hide. Bro, we understand you don't like this signing. Okay. What else are you going to say? You know what I mean? He is, to me, a good rotational piece. Simple and plain. You want Avery doing it? You want Jannard Avery doing it? You want to sign Vinny Curry back? I mean, you want Clowney. I understood that. Cool. Clowney's been talked about to the Eagles for 3 years. You don't get to be sorry and disgruntled, right? Heck no. JJ Arcega Whiteside don't got that. Philly 500 Smith and Barkley will have a field day over David. Huh? Carl, I think he's talking to Eagles champ. Smith 6 said there's no way that this is a bad move. It's a win-win situation. Let's go. We've been on here for an hour and 7 minutes. Appreciate you guys 100%. Like I said, you see the topics on the thumbnail. We talked about Zach Ertz. We talked about T.O. saying the Eagles could possibly win the NFC East. And we did talk about Steven Nelson a little bit. We're going to finish up with a couple of them topics as I got some new people up in here. Shout out to you guys, though. Keeping it a buck. Listen, we're going to be doing more live streams. I'm going to be trying to collab. Going to try to get Philly 500 LB on the channel. Appreciate them for bringing me on their channel a couple times throughout the year. It is what it is, though. Much love. All Eagle content creators from the Gate Cities, the Philly Freshes, the Joey Shakes, the Philly Take with RB, DJ Eastwood, Philly the podcast, all you guys. Eagles champs to be talking about his Eagles champs got a video too. I'm gonna have to go check, see how he's dissing Kerrigan on this video. Cool P19 said we're almost set on defense. Kerrigan is a good pickup. I'm hyped for the season. I think the CB2 is the glaring troublesome spot, but I don't want the Eagles to rush. I don't want the Eagles to make a free agent signing where it really puts us in a hole in the long term just for a stopgap. Unless you can get the money to work right, we're going to see. Danny Dime should be Danny Loose change. Cowboys said if the Cowboys are healthy, the division won't be close. Collab with Notion. Oh yeah, Philly Notion, Tone to Shields, Moochie Robinson, all these guys. Yes, Philly Notion and I were talking about 4 days ago. We just couldn't make it happen, but we gonna get something to happen. Hit that subscribe. That's my guy. Listen though, if you are new to the channel, we just passed 10K. That's all to you guys. Definitely make sure you hit that subscribe button. Turn on post notifications. I know YouTube been stunting with the notifications, but we gonna be dropping fire. Sometimes morning videos, sometimes late videos, live streams. You know I don't plan the live streams. I be 30 minutes. Let's go. So turn on that post notification bell. Mario said, I know this is Eagle talk, but I hope we get the Celtics, man. I would love to beat the Celtics up for all the trouble they gave us over the years. Big facts. Angry Eagle fan said, name one young edge we could have signed for 1 year, $3 million, and actually rush to pass our Eagles champion. So that's the money? We only gave him a $3 million? I didn't know what the money was. This line will free up our linebackers and make them play more free. Drake Cook, I agree 100%. And listen, if you guys haven't checked it out, we talked to Davion Taylor on the channel. We talked to Sean Bradley on the channel. And we had Dave Spadero on the channel too. Go check them old videos out. They're only a couple weeks old. Appreciate you guys. Appreciate you guys. Eagle Slayer said that D-line fitting to eat. And they're not coming for a one-stop dinner. It's buffet time. All you can eat. All you can eat Little Blues. All you can eat Cowboys. All you can eat football teams. Let's go. We hungry. We hungry. Nah, but shout out to everybody in the chat. Yo, y'all crazy. Y'all crazy. We've been live for an hour and 11 minutes. We about to close it up real soon. Like I said, I appreciate you guys 100%. Let's see this over 150 likes. When we get it to 150, if we can get it to 200, y'all be the real MVPs. 158 though, I'll take that. We got them 4 dislikes. I saw them 4 Giant fans in here. I like it. Go ahead and dislike it. I ain't mad at the game at all. At all. The Eagles team age average is 25. They got younger. There you go. Again, I think we had the right mixture of youth and veteranship. Driscoll, Dickerson, Dillard, Malata, Herbig, all young. Eagles champ. Ignore. Shout out to you. We do got some young people. Mario said, bro, your interviews are fire. Only content creator that gets those type of interviews. Keep them up. Maybe try some rookies from this year. We gonna try. Shout out to you, bro. Giant Nation said I didn't list. Like, nah, Giant Nation, you be cool. Listen, if you're a Cowboys fan, Giants fan, and a Washington football team fan, and you come in here and you say the Eagles stink, but you keep it with legit football context, I'm cool with it. It's the people that come in here and say like some outrageous stuff, then they be just low-key just watching, crying, and then they dip out and then they come back and dip out, come back. I'm like, bruh. Yeah, I mean, if you don't like it, don't like it. 4 dislikes, Eagle champs, alternate accounts. Here we go. We got it. Mills with the skills. He just gonna come up here and say something. You know what I mean? I don't know who he is. I don't see it with the hat. You know what I mean? I don't really know. Is he a Cowboy fan? Is he a Giant fan? At least if you gonna talk crap, show your colors, bruh. Like, show your colors. Let me know who you rocking with. You a Washington team fan? Oh, there you go. G-Man taking the division. So you got the win one time. Woohoo! Beat the Eagles finally. Check that off my bucket list. You got to beat us again, though. One time? Really, bro? Stop it. We could play some Madden. Our 2019 draft class starting to look like but besides Miles Sanders. True. JJ Arcega-Whiteside leading the way of bumness. Much respect, Bo. Hey, it's all good. Listen, like I said, I just wanted to be a buck. Listen, the Giants beat us, you come over here, I'm going to shout you out. I'm going to say, Mills with the skills. I hate your team, but you got us. And I said this before you got in here because I'm thinking you just got in here. I do think the Cowboys, Giants, and football team all got better. I think the Eagles low-key got better. Are the Eagles the most unknown team? Yes. But the unknown can be bad, but it can be good too. So we're going to see. I can't wait. We need to get to August. I want to see the preseason game. I want to see it. Philly 500, do you play Madden Mobile? I'm not Philly 500. What do you mean? I'm Philly Mike, bruh. Philly 500 is my guy. New Madden games should be coming out soon, right? Every August, bruh. Every August. Eagle, y'all still going at it. Smick says, y'all still going at it. Yo, the Clowney Kerrigan fight is cool. Dallas Cowboys for life. Quentin Bohanna is a beast. He's like 345 more. He's a mountain. He's going to cause havoc in my son, Kelvin Joseph, lockdown corner. We going to see. Hey, I'm not going to sit there and say I didn't like Kelvin Joseph. I liked him prior to the draft. So, and listen, real quick, I'm going to shout out to the Giant fans and Cowboys fans in here for this one thing, for real. Y'all didn't get better. We unproven too, bro. Y'all did get better. We unproven too, bro. I just like the team outlook. I hear you, bro. But listen, Giant fans and Cowboys fans, I did y'all a favor without even knowing. Cowboy fans, type in Philly Mike Israel Mukuamu, cornerback, South Carolina, who signed with the Cowboys. I interviewed him on his outlook of his game. I didn't talk no Eagles until the end. I said, if you made it to the Eagles, how would you fit in the defense? He said it. I said, much love. Hopefully you get drafted by a good team or the Eagles. And then for the Giant fans, I interviewed Rodarius Williams, cornerback out of Oklahoma State. Oklahoma State. That's what it is. Oklahoma State. So I interviewed Rodarius Williams. He went to the Giants. I interviewed Israel Mukuamu. He went to the Cowboys. I can't believe that the two guys I interviewed are now part of the team I hate. Shout out to them for making the NFL, though. It took them taking Ertz out for the Washington football team to win the game. They was really trying, too. It was a close game. Who knows where it would have went, but I hear you. Dizzle Drizzle. So what up, Mike? Keep it a great contact, and you need to collaborate with Cop Pizzle to hear the fear in him against us. Hey, if Cop Pizzle ever wants to do a video, I'm down with it. Anybody want that Madden work, hit me up. Oh, here we go. We're going to have to start putting them out there. I'm out Philly Mike, fire stream, bro. Shout out to you 100%. I said I was done like 10 minutes ago. We're going to have to keep it moving soon. Philly Mike, maybe a Niners type switch around when they went to the Super Bowl in 54. Could be. Like I said, I just see the Eagles. I just see so much. Like the Eagles can come out and fall flat on their face. That is something that could happen. I'm just looking at all the pieces though, and I'm thinking like, as of now, I got some bias in me, of course. But I like what I see. Steven Joyce, channel member, what's going on with you? Said, what up on vacation in Wildwood, New Jersey? Enjoy that, my guy. Appreciate you for coming through. Enjoy that. Oklahoma State, please don't confuse a Cowboy with a Sooner. That's icky. Shout out to you. My bad. Yeah, Oklahoma State. You should have interviewed Justin Fields and the Giants might have drafted him. Shout out to you. Yeah, shout out to you. Watch Kadarius Toney be the next superstar. I really thought we were going to get him in the third round. Huh? Kerrigan is the fourth leader in sacks from all active players. There you go. Spit that fire. May 4 said, great show, man. Go entire NFC East. Go Giants. Go Jets. Go Bulls. Here you go. Bills, not Bulls. Dang. So, dang, you like the Giants, Bills, and Jets. Oh, my. Lions and Tigers and Bears. Oh, my. Shout out to Giants Nation. Appreciate you, my guy. Lethal talent coming through, said I'm embracing myself for a bad season, but we'll still be excited to see what these rookies can do and rep the birds. Again, we could come out falling flat on our face, but again, if Nick Sirianni and Jalen Hurts just are B plus or better with a bowl of health plays a part because we got pieces if healthy. And again, medical staff changed multiple times, couldn't do it. I'm thinking it wasn't the medical staff as much as the positional coaches and Doug Peterson not being able to keep these guys healthy. Whether it was too hard of practice, too soft of practice, too much this, too much that, something was going wrong. So I think we might get a little break on the health department. I'm awake. RU said 30 points easy. 30 burger. Let's get it. We going to play the run at your run at your offense and get after your defense. Yeah, we're going to play action you and get at the defense. The Wicked Witch is dead. Yeah, listen again. I got a 5-year-old, right? And you know the Wizard of Oz. Like, I'm 30 years old. So, I mean, Wizard of Oz is like what, 1940, 1939 or something like that. So, you know, I watched The Wizard of Oz when I was younger. My 5-year-old's like, oh, I never heard of it. It's stupid. So I got to show them all the classics. You know what I'm saying? Keep the young. I don't know. Facts, bro. Peterson's camps were soft. Something was wrong, bro. That fake Eagles fan said we're old, but we're the youngest team in the NFC East. We're 13th in the NFL, if I'm not mistaken. There you go. Y'all crazy, though. Y'all crazy. Listen, shout out to you guys. I said I was going to go 100 times. We bouts to really go this time. We got 173 likes in the chat. Oh, my gosh. Kind of want to get it to 200. But we had an hour and 21 minutes. So we're going to stop at an hour and 30. We got 9 more minutes. Let's chop it up. The Wizard of Oz came out in 1939. There you go. John Facts. Eagle fans make up facts that facts think they smart. 13th. Yeah, but 13th is pretty young. We're in the upper end. There's only 32 teams. 16 is halfway. So we're in the upper echelon of youngness. I'm just making up stuff now. Bo Allen, 2.5 career sacks. Kerrigan will break 100 this year. They don't play the same position. Yeah, Bo Allen was a D tackle, and they never should be mentioned in the same sentence. I feel bad for dogging Bo Allen. I like Bo Allen too, but I hear you. Has the link field ever been changed? Too many injuries might be a NovaCare complex, and the link field's thoughts on that. Hey, that was something got to be there, but I don't think so. Because look, Chip Kelly's there. Say what you want about him being a GM. Say what you want about him doing whatever he wants to these people, like trading the Macklins and Jacksons and McCoys. He kept everybody healthy. So Chip Kelly, we're healthy. Doug Peterson, we're broken. Same fields. I'm going to put a lot of that on the coaching staff for not being able to keep the people healthy. I just got to do it. I got to do it. Cool 19 said Eagles winning the division. I love it. Just because Ertz don't come to volunteer workouts don't mean crap. Where were the other vets that didn't show up? He needs to be healthy anyways. If that's the case, I'm cool. I'll be cool. Like the whole Zach Ertz thing is just frustrating, but I see both sides. Name Brand said, what you predict wide receiver stats to be, what you predict the wide receiver stats to be, like all of them. We will have 1,000-yard receiver this year. And his name is Devontae Smith. 1,002 yards. It's like, no. I mean, I can really see Devontae Smith getting 800 plus. It would be nice to get 1,000-yard receiver. I don't know if we'll do it right away. If Zach Ertz ain't here, it's more likely. Although I just smell fear. They know the Eagles are coming for the East. I love it. If Joseph is going to be guarding Smith all game, Smith has 9 catches that game. True. He only played in a couple games, though. Sign Nelson or Norman, we win the division. Of course, health is wealth. That's big facts. Patrick Johnson is a nutcase. I can't wait to see him play. Hey, maybe he gets some run on that defensive end. Andy Reid had injuries as well. Maybe it's older players wear down. Yeah, it could be. Give me your play-in prediction. Lakers beat the Warriors. Warriors beat the Grizzlies. So Lakers and Warriors are in. And what's the East one again? Let me see. What's the East one? Come on, bro. What's the East one? Somebody let me know what the two East games are. Indy versus Hornets. I got Indy winning that. I got the Wizards beating the Celtics. So then it would be what? Indy versus the Wizards? I mean, the Hornets versus the Wizards, and I got the Wizards winning that. So I got Indy and the Wizards. I got Lakers and I got the Lakers beating the Warriors and the Warriors beating the Grizzlies or the Spurs, any one of them. And I got the Pacers beating the Hornets. The Wizards beating the Celtics, and then the Wizards beating the Hornets. So I got Wizards and Pacers as the 7-8. And that means we're going to see either the Pacers or the Wizards. Probably the Wizards. Or Indy versus Sixers. I'll take that. Sweep. 4-0. What's up, Mike? Keep the positive energy going. Philly Fanatic, man. We were spreading all this positivity early in the stream, my guy, but we've been on an hour and 26. We about to get it out in a little bit. Gainwell could have a big rookie year. Need that. He's a big play guy, and he said this offense is set up for the big play type play. Mr. L. Melton said we need that 1,000 yards from a receiver. Tired of having no playmakers. Our receivers have been butt cheeks. I agree. Devontae Smith is going to be the first one to get it. I don't know if it's going to be this year right away, but I'm excited. Robert Dredden with the $4.99 super chat. Appreciate you, my guy. He said, question. What's the difference between John Wayne, Bobbitt, and Jerry Jones? A, Jones cuts off. Answer. Jones cut off his own Johnson. Yeah. Yo, I knew you were going to come in with some Jerry Jones jokes. Hashtag Dallas stinks. Fly Eagles fly. Hashtag let's go Sixers. I agree. That's funny. What's the difference between John Wayne and Jerry Jones? He cut off his own Johnson. You the man, 50 grand, bro. Jordan liked the GOAT, said you guys should put EDB at tight end. Stop it. Mike, you missed out on a donation? Nah, I just got it. You probably said it right before I got it. Shout out to you, though. Philly Fanatic said the division is there for the taking. Not saying Super Bowl, but the division can be won. I agree. I'm not going to bet us to win a division right at this moment, but I see that there's a possibility that the Eagles come out a lot different than people think. It could be different in a very bad way as well. But the same way the unknowns can really just all crumble early, the unknowns could be good and really catapult us up. Philly Mike, be the devil advocate for a moment. Be the devil advocate for a moment. Why was Kerrigan's sign not good? If you want to argue why it's not good, it's because he's going to take reps from young guys who are fighting for contracts, and he's possibly not going to be here next year. That's it. That's the only way I can see it not being good. He's taking snaps away from young guys. That's it. But in the same way, he's going to teach the young guys, ball out for us, so I can't really figure that out, how it's bad. What's with the new play in the new play-in thing anyways? That's new. Yeah, they did it because of the the weird season. So the play-in is like, yeah, it's weird. They're trying to get as much ratings and much money back. Could have guessed as Cowboys fan also like the Lakers. Giants Nation put Evan Ingram as wide receiver 1. Nobody's talking Super Bowl, bro. Kevon Wallace starting the season. He's definitely going to get more playing time. We're going to see what he does. Put Grimes in at fullback sometimes. Let the big cat run. Big cat run. Shout out to Richie MC with the $3 super sticker. He said, shh, stop sleeping on us. Sirianni seems like he's a new age style coach, much better understanding of the utilizing players' talents and how to attack a defense. Something Doug was lacking. It was apparent once Frank Wright left. Facts. And that's what I'm saying. If we get a little bit better quarterback play, that's a win or two more. If you get a coach who utilizes talent and gives the ball to Miles Sanders, who was 3rd in the NFL with 4.3 yards per carry, but you didn't use him enough. Quarterback play better, couple wins more. Run the ball, couple wins more. Utilize your skill players, couple wins more. Stay healthy, couple wins more. If you add up the couple wins more with 4 wins, it could be a decent type year. Now, if we're injured again, take them 2 off. If Jalen Hurts stinks, take them 2 off. If Nick Sirianni ain't the guy, take them 2 off. That's what I'm saying. The unknown could be very positive or negative. But if it's negative early, Eagle fans, we can't jump off the cliff. You got to give it a little time. Shout out to my guy, Chaos the Filthy channel member in the building. He said, once we get the secret signing in June, it's Super Bowl or bust. Hashtag Gilmore, please. I love the energy, bro, but I can't. I hear you, my guy. Give Hurts 2 to 3 years while we rebuild this team. Yeah. Again, how many teams rebuild long? The Raiders were buns for a while. The Browns were buns for a while. The Dolphins were buns for a while. Even the Giants were buns for a while. The football team was buns for a while. The Cowboys were losing for a while. Teams that rebuild sometimes take a long time. And if you do the wrong things in free agency, you could take a longer rebuild. So I think we need to play it smart, keep things by the vest, and listen. The whole division got better. It's going to be a fun year. And I'm going to listen, if the Giants do what they do, the Cowboys, the Washington football team, you're going to hear me admit it. But right now, every man for themselves, and we coming. We coming. Everything fell apart when we fired Mike Groh. Mike Groh. I didn't like him as an offensive play caller, to be honest. I didn't like him. I liked him as a wide receiver coach. When is RB Philly and you Philly might collaborate for the Sixer series? We about to do that really soon. I'm going to get on the phone with him, ASAP Rocky. Make sure y'all stay tuned. Listen, if you haven't hit the like button, hit the like button on the way out. It's greatly appreciated. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. And most importantly, I'm going to be having more live streams. We're going to be doing more videos. I'm going to be breaking down some tape and doing some cool stuff. Why the news kind of simmered down before June 1st. Hit the notification bell. YouTube has been playing with the notifications, but hit that notification bell. I got mad respect for everybody in the chat. Appreciate you guys 100%. Until next time, y'all know what time it is. We out. Peace.